Hey, happy day 718. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with, I actually gave this to my son-in-law for Christmas. It says, insert eye roll here. Now, one thing about my family, and me included, I think it's pretty clear to see, maybe not, maybe it's not so clear on video, but we tend to wear our emotions on our face. If we're happy about something, you can see that we're happy. If we're upset about something, you can see that we're upset. Both my kids have always been that way. I mean, my daughter, when she was little, in school and just as a little girl, and my granddaughter's the same way. You can tell exactly how they're feeling by looking at their face, 100%. And I'm pretty much the same way. If I'm miffed or confused or frustrated or angry or happy, you can pretty much tell. I'm not very good at hiding it. Why none of us are poker players. I called this one windy today because a lot of reasons. Number one, it's bitter cold outside and windy. Bitter cold and windy. I opened the door to for my granddaughter and her puppy to arrive, and it's just one of those cold days where you open the door and the wind in your face is just takes your breath away because it's actually so bitter cold. Now, if you've never lived in a cold climate, and I'm not talking just 32 degrees. I'm talking 32 degrees below zero plus wind chill. It's freaking cold. So it's windy and cold. It's going to be windy and cold for a couple of days. And then I seem to be just yapping. All my videos have run over today in terms of length. I'm going to have to crop my Supersize Your Business video because it was 10 minutes and 20 seconds. I do not remember the last time I did over a 10-minute Supersize Your Business video that it was even came close. They're usually more around 5. 6 is a long one, and I just, because it was a topic that I got yapping about. It's people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, and the topic of judgment, because to me, people who live in glass houses and shouldn't throw stones is all about the topic of judgment. And I've got lots of experiences and lots of thoughts and things that remind me how I want to be and how it's better to be myself and not worry about the judgment of others, because people are always going to judge. We are always going to judge. As much as I hate judging and judging other people, I, like everybody else, do it all the time. And it's in here, it's built into our survival mechanisms. I think it's built into our brains and our subconscious, not just our conscious, but our subconscious as well, to always be asking questions and always be evaluating and asking ourselves, well, what does this mean to me? What does this mean to me? Do I need to run away? Do I need to, what do I need to do in this situation? And so it keeps us safe. And that is a core to our existence, our safety and security. So it comes from our reptilian brain. I'm sure that we always are judging and evaluating things. So I had a very windy topic. We've talked about that a lot today. I think I could probably do a half-day training or an event on the topic of judgment alone. And then my experiences of how that's changed for me. Excuse me, I have something in my eye. How that's changed for me over the decades. Lovely. So, talking about judgment, very windy, very long-winded topic for me. Do one fun thing every day as I express my own exasperation and judgment of myself. I'm not very fun, right? I want to be more fun. So today was a sayings day, and it was love is sharing your popcorn. And it reminded me of, back in like the 60s or 70s, there was a book series called Love Is, and it was Love Is a whole bunch of things. And I'm just wondering if anybody remembers that series of books. Love is, and then it reminds me of the saying in everyone's wedding, love is patient, love is kind, So that was one fun thing a day. And again, that was on the topic of love is, what is love to you? Love is sharing your blank. Well, what is love sharing? And to me, the ultimate expression of love is sharing you, sharing yourself, sharing your being, sharing who you really are. Not who you pretend to be, not who everybody else sees you as, but who you really are. And that comes, of course, from loving and accepting ourselves first before we can love and accept other people. No challenge. Well, actually, I'm doing the 365-day fun challenge, but I finished my secrets challenge yesterday. It was day 10, and I'm taking a few days off as I clean and prep my home. I'm selling my home as part of my divorce. Yep, it's almost getting done. We were going to do just a little, cosmetic remodel. We ended up doing a massive cosmetic remodel, like the entire house. It was over 20 years, so it was time for a facelift and an update. So paint, carpet, floors, appliances, countertops. I can't even think of all the things we've done to it. But when you do construction and a big construction project like that, guess what? Dust gets everywhere. So going through and dusting off and cleaning up all of the construction material and all the construction dust and things from that project, huge project. It's a big house. I forgot how big my house is. It's stupid big. So cleaning that up, prepping that, spiffing up and shining it up for sale. And, you know, could I hire and should I hire somebody to do it? Probably, but for me, I want to do it myself because it is my closure, my letting go of that part of my life and saying goodbye to it in a positive way. Fixing up the house and selling it to another family that will love it and raise their family there, which is why we built it and raised our family there, is closure for me. It's letting that, any of the past, any of the negative things that would be associated with divorce, any of the sadness and the heartbreak that came from that, it's erasing all that. With every cabinet that I wash off or clean off or shine up, it lets a little bit more of that go. So for me, it's just kind of a therapeutic way. It's a way to let things go. Otherwise, who knows? I might be hanging on to my divorce for 20 years. Who knows? Who wants to do that? I certainly don't. I'm too old to do that. So instead of doing a challenge, I guess maybe that is a challenge. Maybe that is my next 5-day challenge, is getting this big house cleaned up. Actually, that's kind of a good idea. I never thought of it. I started it yesterday, so does that really count? Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. I'll take my phone out because I take my phone everywhere. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will just shoot a video out there talking about the challenges of cleaning all the woodwork that I put in a house. Oh my God, the amount of detailed woodwork I put in that house is mind-boggling. And when you do construction, you get this fine construction dust everywhere. So you have to clean all those out. And do we have to? No. Would I have to prep the house that nicely? No. Would anyone expect it? No, not really. But do I want to do it? Yes, I want to do it for me. And for my family and for my kids. So I like to leave things better than I found them. And this house didn't exist before we found it. We built it. I designed it from scratch when we built it. But I want to leave it even better than when we had it, when I was there. It's definitely better than when I was there, that's for sure. All my clutter, all my stuff is gone, and that in and of itself made me realize what a huge place it is. And what storage. Man, the storage in that house, holy criminy. And here's the thing. It's like a vacuum. If you have a vacuum, something will fill it. There's no such thing as a vacuum. It will always be filled. Same with storage in your house. The more storage you have in your house, you will always fill it. You will always collect or get enough things to fill whatever storage capacity you have. And I built an incredible house with unbelievable storage, right? Unbelievable storage. And I had it full to the brim, right? So hopefully the next owners will not fill it to the brim, but it's still got some freaking awesome storage in it. Anyway, it's a side topic. But judgment, people who live in glass houses, love this topic, would love to know what you think of it. My trick with judgment, and I haven't figured out how to make it work on myself 100% when I'm judging myself, but if I ever am going to judge other people, I always ask myself, why am I noticing this? Why am I noticing something about their behavior? And why is it triggering me or making me feel a certain way? Now, it might be making me feel awesome and happy and good. I usually forget to ask myself about those judgments. You know, there's those people that you're around and they just make you feel awesome. I forget to say, oh, why am I feeling awesome around this person, right? But whenever we're around somebody that's making us feel negative, so say somebody is being really loud and obnoxious and judgy and criticizing or yelling at a clerk. Oh my God, I hate when people yell at service people. I hate it. I just hate it. Why do I hate it? Probably because I would never want to be treated that way. I have never, have I gotten snippy with people in the past? Oh, heck yeah. We all get snippy sometimes. But is it about that person and what they're doing in their job? Or is it about me? It's like when you get pulled over by the police. You get all mad, right? But they pull you over. Why? Why did they pull me over? I'm mad at this cop for pulling me over, but why am I mad? Well, he's doing his job, so why should I be mad at him when I'm the one that was speeding, right? Or I'm the one that rolled through the stop sign, whatever reason you might have for getting pulled over. I'm the one that cut someone off in traffic and the policeman pulled me over. It's not the policeman's fault. You did something that was of, questionable behavior, and that's why the policeman pulls you over, right? But we automatically get mad at the policeman. How could he? He's going to make me late. He's ruining my day. No, he's not. Guess what? You're the one that was speeding. Or whatever example you might have. That's all I've got today. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will be with you tomorrow to talk about what I'm doing as I transition from the brick and mortar world of real businesses and corporate America to the online world. And some of the differences, some of the things that work, some of the things that don't work. Again, challenges are my thing, and it's probably why I want to make my house a challenge now, because I always am looking for how can I take anything that I'm facing, any opportunity, any problem, and turn that into a challenge so that I can quickly and easily get the result that I want. That's what I'm good at. That's what I love doing, and that's what I'm going to do with this project, because I'm not excited about this project. So I personally like to take the things that I'm not excited about and find ways to make them exciting, make them a challenge, make them feel good to me. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to actually go map it out right now. Have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.